Hello, I'm Max Burt, infielder for the Somerset Patriots, and we're going to look at some plays here over my Patriot career.
Skip away from Parada. Here comes Burt, race to the plate. He got around the tag. Max Burt went diving over Kevin Parada. Burt, the third baseman, running over near the tarp. He reaches out, makes the catch. Here comes Burt, running barehand play. Throw to first base in time. Max Burt, ladies and gentlemen, unbelievable. Here's the 1-0. Looped in the air by Burnham.
Yeah, so this one here, sour pitching, yeah, just, I always want to catch every ball. You see that I always am looking to, catch pop-ups, whether they're in the infield or, over my head in the outfield a little bit. So for me, I kind of had a beat on this the whole way. Honestly, it was a soft tarp, so it wasn't that bad to slide on. It probably honestly would have been a little bit of a tougher play if the tarp wasn't there, because I would have had to stay on my feet a little bit where I kind of got to absorb the contact here with the tarp. But I peeked the tarp at kind of the last second, and I knew the tarp was going to be right there, and it was just kind of one of those where I just kind of fell into the tarp. It wasn't like a full-on complete dive, but I can't stress this enough. I think the eyes and the hands kind of work together, and I take pride in practicing that and working on that, before games. Obviously, not working on plays like this, but working on really seeing the ball into my hand when I do my drill work and stuff like that. And it's just cool that when plays happen like this, and you kind of just play ball and let everything take care of itself. You don't have to kind of overanalyze anything. You just kind of just play the game and trust your practice and let it happen.
Hardman takes it in the dirt. That'll skip away from Parada.
Yeah, then this is the slide. Yeah, the pitchers and catchers' reaction is great in this too. Just they know they didn't get me, but there was 2 pitches before this. He throws this splitter that was almost like a knuckleball, and didn't have great control of it. But 2 pitches before, it kind of bounced and went a little bit away, way more away than that play was. But I didn't really get a great jump, and I was thinking, and he was pre-gripping before he was coming set, so I knew he was throwing the splitter that pitch, 2 pitches before, and it went away, but I didn't get a great jump, so couldn't go. As soon as that happened, I said, if this happens again, and I see this, ball kind of going down, I'm gonna take off, and kind of soon I'm bringing this down here, but as soon as I saw this trajectory here where I was like, okay, this is going to bounce, he's going to try and pick this. As soon as I saw that bounce, I was on the move. And, of course, he got just enough piece of that where it popped up perfectly and then came back. And then right where he's diving here, I'm diving at the same time. I kind of knew he was going to dive right here, obviously. And then as soon as this happened, to be honest, I don't know how I thought of this. I've never done a play like this. This was just all kind of instincts where, I was out dead to rights here, but, obviously made a great little swim move jump or whatever this was to avoid the tag. And, this was a cool play for sure. This is a little bit of a weird dive. I cut up my knee pretty bad. It's still cut up bad here just because I'm just going straight in with my right knee. And I kind of, right when I saw this move here, I knew I was going to try and avoid the tag in some sort of way. And I kind of used that knee to kind of project me up and out. And then bang, I tagged that with my left hand.
Deals the 1-2. Burt runs the pitch, grounded on the right side of the infield.
Oh yeah, okay. So this is, I was on the move here, 1-2, and obviously saw Jonesy hit up the middle, and I saw kind of where that center fielder was playing. I knew I was going to definitely go to third, and I'm trying to score runs. I'm trying to score as fast as I can, and Raul just saw the center fielder kind of throw this ball right into second base right here, and kind of gave me the wave, and I was thinking score all the way. I had a coach, one of my first years, Julio, that said, I want you going hard all the time. I want you thinking you're scoring no matter what, and until I put the stop sign on. So that's kind of always stayed home with me, and I've always ran hard. So, yeah.
1-1. Palma bounces it, third base side again. Here comes Burt, running bare hand play, throw to first base.
Again, you know, I practice plays like this. I practice, you see me working pregame with my orange balls out of the machine, really focusing on my eyes and, seeing the ball into my hand. And, this is just kind of a testament to that work. And, yeah, feet get caught up a little bit, but, yeah, that was just a good play. It was just, I get the hop, do or die play like I said, and, I'm off to the left. Like I start kind of going here, like, okay, I'm going to try and get around this ball here, get to the left side of it, and then right, yeah, I got in between hop here, but where it was hit and how soft it was hit, I kind of had bare hand in my mind all the way, and, but yeah, always doing those checklists, who's the runner, how hard's the ball hit, all that kind of things are going through my head. So those are all things that you kind of think of and almost expect kind of before the play happens. And when it happens, you just play the game. So yeah, that was a good one.
10-3 into third tonight. Here's a high fly down the right field line.
Ball hit off the wall here. Obviously, I was playing second, and yeah, this was a good one. Great tag by Derbs there. I'm out during batting practice, and obviously I'm just kind of taking in the field. Obviously, I've played here before at Dunkin' Donuts Park here in Hartford, but I'm kind of taking in the field and seeing how all the dimensions of the field. And I was just thinking, I was like, this is a hard park to hit a triple in. And I was like, the only place that you can hit a triple is if the ball's hit off the right field wall and the right fielder goes back against the wall and it kicks off the wall and back towards second base, and you'll be going around second hard and should get into third. But I was like, if I'm playing second and that same scenario happens, I'm gonna almost creep out, and if that ball bounces hard enough, hose them. And sure enough, this ball's hit. I see AP going back here. Obviously he thought maybe there was a chance he could catch it, but it went a little bit higher than he thought. And I wasn't going hard. I was just kind of letting that play develop, and I was almost jogging out there. And then sure enough, I'm right there and just take those little 2 hops and just throw a nice strike to Derbs, and Derbs obviously with a nice tag there, catching the ball on the outside of the bag and then coming in. This is just me, thinking about plays before they happen. I feel like, I've been around great coaches and great people that have always told me that and said, all right, you got to think about plays before they happen. And, this is obviously a, probably a unicorn type play, but, it's a play that, as crazy as it sounds, I thought about, okay, if this ball bounces off the wall, right fielder goes against the wall, I'm not letting that guy get to third. And sure enough, it just kind of happened perfectly. And, yeah, everything just kind of happened so fast. And that was probably, honestly, this is probably one of my favorite plays just for how everything happened. And obviously we're up by 1 in the 4th or 5th inning, whatever it was. But I think we ended up winning this game too. But yeah, this is just a good play.
And it was Burt on a 1-hop throw.